Hey, another Nimbus rod. Nice. Well, I'm obviously going to sell it, but cool. Hello, Terraria enthusiasts. My name is James, and welcome back to our Expert Mode Mage series. So I had a very unfortunate start to this episode because I was waiting for it to become daytime so I could start the episode and it be bright and beautiful, and a Martian probe got me. Right? I was just at the other end of my office, just sorting some stuff out, like, I'm going to wait until it's daytime, and the Martian probe got me. And you guys know how I feel about, these events. They suck. Well, I hate the Martian event. But yeah, I was going to test out the method you guys wanted me to try out today with the machine chain gun, or whatever, the laser machine chain gun. So I'm going to try it out for a little bit. I'm going to have some fun with it and see how it goes. But other than that, I'm very excited for today's episode because today's episode is like part one of the finale. Like, the finale's gonna last a few days, like. But yeah, we're fast approaching the end of the series, and I've got some great ideas for how to end the series, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so this is like part one. So today I hope to get a few Duke Fishron farming done. I've got 5 truffle worms saved up, so I want to try and get one of the Duke Fishron weapons. And I also want to work on building our Moonlord arena, and that's what I want to do today. That's my goals. But now I've got to spend, like, last time this took like 20 minutes doing this. Oh, I hate doing this. It sucks. Alright, so I'm going to carry on with this, and we'll begin the actual episode. Okay, so it's the start of a brand new day, and I literally did spend about 20 minutes farming away at that Martian Madness event, and I definitely have to rank it at one of the worst things in the game. For me personally, I just find it goes on like way too long, and that, like, all right, okay, let me explain real quick. I know I'm being super negative. So there are all the people on the floor that will like clear away a lot of the percentage of the event. Great, but when you've got one of these Martian probes flying around, they will only knock off a tiny bit of the event, but they take forever to kill. And then the problem with that is if you're wanting to get it over with quick, when the Martian probe is flying around, you don't get the little minions on the floor, so the final, like, half of it just takes so long. Like, you clear 50% in about 2 minutes, and then the rest of it's like 18 minutes long. Super annoying. Right, so we're going to be farming away at Duke Fishron now. I'm going to do 2 fights on camera and then 3 sped up, I think, depending on what items we get. And now I just want to spend this time actually talking about ChippyGaming and what we'll be doing next. So I've been teasing this big series for quite some time now, and I'm still not going to tell you what it is because obviously it's secret until it comes out. But I will tell you that I'm very happy with the way it's turning out, in the sense of I feel like I'm getting everything planned pretty well. So if you guys don't know, I alluded to a big series at the end of the Yo-Yo series, and I knew that I'd have like this little mini-series. I'm calling it a mini-series. It's actually a full series. I knew that I'd have this series with Tim before we actually do the bigger series. And the reason why I couldn't get that bigger series done is because it's not something that takes a lot of time. It's something that depends on time. I have to do it at a certain time of the year, let's just say that. So yeah, it's going to start within the next 2 weeks of this being posted, 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm just really excited for it. So the Tim series, like I say, is almost over. I've had an absolute blast as Tim. Definitely one of the funnest series I've done, which is nice because I needed that in Terraria. I've not had a fun series in a while. I've had 2 really long, grindy series, but I'd really like your opinion on something as I kick this Duke Fishron's butt. I'd really like to get better at Let's Plays. I feel like I'm doing pretty well, just in general. I mean, like, the past 2 series you guys have, revered, and we've received a lot more likes and a lot more attention for the past 2 series, being the Yo-Yo and this one. But if you guys have any tips for Let's Playing in the sense of what you'd like to see here on ChippyGaming, please let me know. Like, is there something you would change? Like, do I do too many jump cuts? Do you like the music choice? Do you like the length of the episodes? Just little stuff like that. I'd really, really like to know. But yeah, that's about it. As always, I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you as we come to the end of this series. I just want to tell you that it's super important that you guys are here, otherwise these series never really matter. So I just want to thank you for your continuous support. You guys have made the series really damn fun, and you guys have helped him grow. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of this first fight here. Oh, and I just want to say, in them 20 minutes, I was farming away at the Martian Madness. I kept testing out the laser machine gun, and I've decided I don't rank it. I don't rank it in my list. All right, okay. Oh my god, final form, gonna have to concentrate. Yeah, I just don't rank it. I wanted to like it because you guys all recommend it. And I even called it the poor man's last prism because I really feel like that's what it is. But that's what it is, though. It's just a knockoff last prism in the sense of, like, ability. It's just not fun to use. I don't know. Doesn't do enough damage. I think if you have damaging accessories, it's a lot better. But because we don't, we have stuck to defense the whole series. I don't know. I just don't rank it. Right, so let's open this up. Bam! Ruthless Flare on. Cool. I'd love this, man, if we were in a different series. Okay, how much longer have I got on these potions? I'm going to try and do this, but I'll keep an eye out for the potions. So we're going to do one more on camera. Bam. Okay. Come on, buddy. Bite. There we go. Right, yeah. So, yeah, I just want to address that. I'm going to do my best to stick around the comments today to answer up a bunch of your guys' questions. So if you have any questions about the series or going forward with series, I'd really like to know. Then I can answer them all in one spot. It's kind of nice, that, to be honest. I get so many comments, right, as a YouTuber a day, which is very flattering, but it means I just don't see them all. Like, it's just an honesty thing. I don't get to see them all. So I really want to take a look at some of these ones. So yeah, oh my god, it's super loud outside today. So yeah, when I get them all in one spot, I can do loads at a time. But when I don't and it's scattered, oh, I miss them and I feel so bad. It's just like, even like little things. When I comment on somebody else's video, I'll get 100 comments on that, and then I've missed a bunch of comments and I feel so bad. Anyway, enough about that. Okay, so my plan for the Moon Lord is to go with a little bit of a mix of two arenas I've used in the past. I'm going to go for the health approach, which I used in the Yo-Yo series, where we're going to be getting health during the fight, because I'm not that good. But I'll also... Oh, rubbish, I didn't swap over to this one, did I? But I'm also going to be having just... Ah, snap. Yep, I didn't... Ah, God. Yeah, I probably didn't regen my potions, did I? Snap, and I meant to go to that final form as well. But yeah, we're going to be using a mix of a wide open area and some health potions, so it won't be as easy as the Yo-Yo series one where we had a kind of an arena, but it will be more like, it'll be more of an arena than not an arena, if you get me. It's just going to be a lot of platforms. We're going to be using this mount here because I like to use this for dodging the laser, and just a bunch of little health things, and I'm just going to try and just try and do it as a mage. It's going to be awesome. Right, quick little jump cut. Alright, so I did one more fight, and then I did another fight and lost, because I did the same thing I did in the first clip, so I'm just going to cut it out. I got a Tempest Staff again, so yeah, right. But I was like, nope, gotta cut that, because if I make the same mistake twice in a row, that's going to frustrate a lot of people. It frustrated me more than anybody, so it's all good, people. Right, okay, so let's do this final one that I've got then, because I wasted 2 of them, unfortunately, and these take forever to farm for. So this is the thing, I'd really... Actually, I'm going to say that and take it back. I was going to say, I'd be really happy with the Duke Fishron weapon, which is what I kind of want, you know, the one for us. But then I was like, oh, but I also kind of want the Duke Fishron wings. But then when I think about it, I don't need the Duke Fishron wings, because I'm going to use the UFO mount instead, so... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be good. Right. Okay. Duke Fishron. I tell you what, me nagging about events has just reminded me, right? We're about to fast approach my least favorite event in the game as well. The Solar Pillars. I absolutely hate the Solar Pillars. I hate them. And I know they're not called the Solar Pinnacle. They're called the Celestial Towers. But I hate them. I really, really hate them. I find them to be too long and obnoxiously hard as well. For example, like the Solar Pillar is literally the worst one in the game. Absolutely hate it. And I always hate farming away at them. Which is why, like, in a lot of my series, I have, like, series where we just beat the Moon Lord and then I'm like, okay, we're done. Because I am not farming the hell out of the Moon Lord because of that. It does my absolute head in. Although, in the Yo-Yo series, this is the thing. I hate them so much, but in the Yo-Yo series... I did that weird farming thing. We have to repeat the farming process to get some Moonlord bags. I must have done that about like 15 times at the end of the series to get the yo-yo drops that we needed. Kind of funny, really, because I hated it so much. But I was so determined to get that series to 100% completion rate. I had to go through it. But it's stuff like that that makes you like, oh, I hate Terraria. I love Terraria, don't get me wrong. When you do stuff you don't like in any game over and over again, it's always like you leave it in the end and you're like, this game. But no, I'm all good. I think when this series, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for the full Mage set. I think I owe you guys that because that's kind of important. But what I'll do is, if the series ends, it will have a finale with the Moonlord, and then it will have an official ending, a bonus episode rather, where we do all that kind of stuff. That's how I like to do series. I like to give a bonus episode because people always come for the Moonlord fight because that's a YouTube search term. That's like something people are interested in all the time, even if you didn't watch the series. And then I do a bonus series afterwards, just for all the people that I know have stuck through, because they're the only ones that will watch a bonus episode. So cool. Right, treasure bag. Bam. Ah, god damn it, Duke Fishron. Why do you torment me? Oh my god, this series has been one farming mess now. Well, we don't need that weapon anyway, to be honest. I might have another crack at it soon, but we don't really need to. What I'm going to be doing now is working on the stadium, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to work on the stadium and get it done. Right, so let's go back, so I need to grab all the wiring stuff. Grab this, get rid of that. This. And then there should be, yeah, there's one more. And a campfire, nice. Okay, cool, right, well, let's go back to the house and let's get working on this stadium. So, here's how I envision it. I'm going to do it, well, actually, I need to get rid of this bottom layer if I'm going to do this. It needs to be quite up. It needs to be quite high up. So the stadium's going to be like, it's going to work on length and height. And I don't want the, the bars to kind of stack too much. This is just in case. See, then again, alright, okay. I'm now debating it. Okay. Come here. Let's build this platform out anyway. Because it's something I wanted to do at least. Oh, you know what would be really good for this right now? I might go get it. I'm going to go get my chlorophyte armor real quick. Let's see. Armors. There we go. Right, because then they'll take care of all the little minions and such. Or at least I hope so. This is basically like the Mage's version of Summoner. Alright, so we're going to extend the area out like this. Going to make this nice and long. And then I'm going to add a block placement in. I know people are not always too keen of having block placement in boss battles. Well, the Moonlord boss battle in particular. But I think I might go for it. Oh my god, that damage. I think I might go for it. A little bit of block placement just to stop the laser beams. Okay, so let's see. So, I might do it like this. So, okay. I want it to be about there. Yeah, that seems good enough. Right, so we're going to do one more layer of platforms, like this, all the way across. Okay, we'll light this area up. And then I'm going to place blocks, maybe in the middle of this platform. So, like... Alright, okay, I'm going to go grab some blocks real quick. Let's see what blocks we should use. I've got a bunch of different blocks, because obviously when we do the pixel art and the finale and such... I've been saving up blocks, so I'll just grab dirt for now. Nothing like a bit of dirt. So let's go and do it. Why is the Oh, what are these enemies? Are these not... I thought these spawned underground or desert biomes. Are they not like a desert biome thing? What do you just drop then? A sun mask. That's dead mad. I don't think I've ever had one of them. Is that a 1.3.3 thing? No, that's the sunflower set. Oh my god. A sun mask. Cool, I guess. Right, so this block placement is going to be for the laser beam. So I'm going to make this quite long. Like this. And then we're going to extend this out. So basically, what we're going to be doing is, when the Moon Lord does his laser, we'll be coming under here for a little while, and then coming back out. Bam, 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 bam. You know, one arm, you know, 2 arm, back down here again. Keeping it like this, you know, balance there, blocking the laser beam here. Yeah, so I want my healing points then. If I'm going to be actively stood here, I'll put clairvoyancy down because that's not really too important for the minute. Where's our... Right, okay, we don't already have wire placements here. So I'm going to sync these up with this one. And then I'm going to put one over here with this one. Right, cool. Right, well, I just need to go buy some wire real quick. And then I think that's about it for our stadium building. Like I say, it's not a massively complicated stadium. It's a pretty standard one. But I just wanted some kind of base to actually work off of. You know, something to kind of, you know, at least protect us and something I know that will get the job done. Kind of like, it's like basic, isn't it? It's like, this will get the job done, but it won't, like, be a game changer. Like, I feel like my Yo-Yo series one was a little bit of a game changer where it had, like, a lot of extra stuff. Like, it had, like, directional pads for, you know, moving different ways and such. Alright, let's get that going. And let's place down some campfires. Oh, I put them in the path of the wire. I did that before. So let's put the campfires up here. Bam. And bam. Alright, cool. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. This is just a little mini episode, getting everything ready for the big finale, which is going to be kind of tangled into next episode if I make it much longer. And then we're going to have the bonus episode. So it's going to be really fun. I'll get all your pixel art done as well. And like I say, if you guys have any improvements for Let's Plays in the future, let me know in the comments down below. I trust you guys so much. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.